Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's Thirsty Thursday. And on that, I'm going to take a drink. So, if you guys have stayed tuned from last week to this week, last week on Thursday, I was telling you guys that Thirsty Thursday is going to be pretty much about like hydration and moisturizing and all that stuff, like with your hair and your skin. Kind of the point of like Thirsty Thursday. Your hair needs the moisture. It needs the hydration. So last week we talked about the smoothing line. We talked about the fact that it has like the difference between hydration and moisture, and why the smoothing line is one of the most recommended. Well, this week we're actually going to talk about the Intense Repair line and then also the Renew Shampoo, because the Renew Shampoo doesn't have a conditioner that goes with it. So normally it's placed in with other lines, so you can use it to help with hydration and stuff like that. Moisturize is really what it's for. So I'm going to kind of look at my notes as I'm talking to you guys, and if some of you are in your PJs like me, I literally took a shower and then put different PJs on because I didn't feel like putting on like real clothes. So here we are. I hope everybody's having a good morning so far. It's kind of, I don't know where everybody is, but here in St. Louis, it's kind of gloomy. It doesn't look like, I haven't stepped outside yet, but it's pretty gloomy. I don't know if it's supposed to rain or what. So anyway, okay, so we're going to talk about, on Thursdays, we're going to talk about shampoos, conditioners, moisturizers, skincare stuff, because obviously your skin needs hydration as well and needs to be moisturized as well. So I'll talk about shampoos and conditioners and masks, and I'll also add in, skincare stuff as well, because I have a full-on skincare regimen that I use and it's been great, and my skin has literally never been better. I have breakouts and stuff here or there, but a lot of times that's just due to stress or, whatever is going on. Sometimes with the weather changes and stuff, allergies, whatever, you start to kind of break out too. So it just kind of depends. But Thursdays are going to be all about that. Today, so pretty much we're going to talk about, so like last Thursday, I talked about how the smoothing line was one of the most recommended. Well, the Intense Repair and Renew shampoo is the other most recommended. That was the other one I was talking about last week that I didn't want to give too much information about because I was going to talk about it today. So, the Intense Repair line has a shampoo. So this is what it looks like. And with Monat, each of our little emblems are different colors depending on the line. So like with this one, that looks white to me. So whitish kind of gray. So this is the Intense Repair line, is that whitish kind of gray color. So this is the shampoo. This is the conditioner. And I have used these, so that's why they kind of look like they've been used. I just took these out of the shower. So that's what these look like. Also in this line, there is an Intense Repair treatment spray. So I will go over that because I think a lot of people will be extremely interested in this. And I can even show you like my results with it as well. And then normally what's paired, so most of the time if I'm talking to my clients, what I'll do is if they want to try Monat for the first time, I normally do the Renew shampoo. So this is what the Renew shampoo looks like, and see how it's a different color. It's a purplish kind of lavender color. So this is the Renew shampoo, and then I do the Intense Repair conditioner, and this is normally what I want them to try at first, just to see kind of like where we need to be, because you can try different shampoos and conditioners all day long, but you have to find one that actually works for you. So that's why there's so many different lines, and that's why we try to make sure that we fit you with the best products possible, so then that way you guys have what's actually necessary for your hair. Like, I'm not going to give a brunette stuff for blondes. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to give somebody an Intense Repair for smoothing and strengthening and restoring if they already have all that and they really just need maybe like some shine or something like that. I'd maybe give them something else. So it just kind of depends on what you're looking for. But With the Renew shampoo, the conditioner, and the treatment, all of them help with strengthening and restoring. They also go straight to help the hair with any type of thinning, so it makes it thicker, fuller. It kind of gives you that like vibe of that even right away, which is really nice, because I know a lot of people have a lot of issues with their hair thinning, or they don't have any body, they don't know how to get it to do what they want it to do. That's a constant issue with so many people all the time. So with the Intense Repair shampoo, now with the Intense Repair line, the whole line itself, all three of these, you can use these, but most of the time we recommend that if you do have damaged hair and you do need something that's going to smooth, strengthen, restore, this is a repair shampoo and conditioner line. It's all a set. So it's not one. It can be drying to a degree. So you want to make sure, like I said, you have something else like a Renew shampoo that helps with moisturize, shine, and strength too. You want to have one that has that moisture in there, so that way the Intense Repair, even though it's detoxing and curing the follicles, to strengthen them better and get all that gunk and all that stuff off of your hair strands, but you need something that's moisturizing, because this line can get drying. They say you don't want to use it all the time. So you want something that, helps to keep everything moisturized and hydrated. So with the shampoo though, it is, so pretty much what it is, it's a gentle, sulfate-free, cleaner is the best way to explain it. It helps, it's literally a blend of rosemary oil and mint, which is really good. So for any of my people that use, like, what's the best one I can compare it to? Paul Mitchell's brand. Why am I blanking? The tea tree. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. So Intense Repair is very similar to tea tree. It has, tea tree from Paul Mitchell. It is more of it has that minty kind of feel. And they do have like good smells and stuff to them too. So the Intense Repair shampoo though is a rosemary oil mint based kind of shampoo. It helps provide a healthy environment to support your natural hair growth is what it's really good for. So that's really good for people that are having like breakage. If you're having breakage, you're having, if you bleached your hair so much or whatever and you really need to get it back, I would use this. And then again, I would use something that's a little heavier that is more moisturizing though, because the Renew shampoo is one of our heaviest shampoos, which I'll explain that in a second. So that was just a little bit about the Intense Repair shampoo. Then you have the Intense Repair conditioner. The Intense Repair conditioner, it is a rich conditioner that stimulates the scalp and helps support healthy hair growth. Okay, so this stuff is awesome. Like, this is literally probably one of my favorite conditioners ever, because I have noticed such a difference, like not even just with, and I've never really had like crazy damage with my hair or anything. The most I've ever had is like these front pieces on this one side, like not even over here have I ever really had like bad damage or anything like that. And you guys can see, like I actually washed my hair today. And I used the Intense Repair. I used the Intense Repair shampoo conditioner, and then I used the smoothing. I kind of mixed the smoothing conditioner and the Intense Repair conditioner together. And I mean, you guys, you can fully see the shine. I mean, the shine, it's healthy. I'm blonde, so I get highlights done. I bleach my hair. But the Intense Repair conditioner is seriously my favorite. It's so smooth. Your hair feels like literally a baby's butt when you're rinsing it out of your hair. It's absolutely amazing. So I've always loved this one. I think it's great. Then we go to the Intense Repair treatment spray. So if I can talk, there is a geez Louise. Okay. So this is more for a like spot treatment kind of deal. So if any of you have ever heard of Nioxin has a brand that I don't know why I'm blanking right now. Nioxin has a brand where it's very similar. They have a product in their line that's very similar to Rogaine, woman's Rogaine or men's Rogaine, whichever. But this is not Rogaine. This isn't Nioxin's brand either. This is just pretty much an intense treatment spray, and it is for people that are thinning. So, and if you do have some bald spots, you can obviously use it there. So it helps stimulate the scalp and boost the natural growth and improve the follicle strength is what it does. So, like, for example, and I have pictures from before. I'll have to post those today. So like right here for me, which a lot of people have this, you see how it's just so thin right there, right? Well, this was like way worse 6 months ago. Okay, like a lot of these hairs are new. Obviously these longer ones, this piece right here was actually all the way up here. Like where my fingers are cut off is where it was. Now it's all the way down here. So you can tell that it's growing. I have little baby hairs up here now. So it's like this spot, I never used to be able to like cover it like this. Like it's never been full enough right there for me to cover it. So the fact that I've been using this twice a day, I use it in the morning and I use it at night. So I take a shower and you don't always have to wash your hair, but you can like do whatever you need to, take a shower, put it in towel dry hair, and then at that point, if you didn't wash your hair, all you have to do is just spray it on those spots, and then you just massage it in real good. And then sometimes I just like kind of comb it back into the other hair, so then that way it stimulates kind of the hair around my hairline, but I massage it in real good, and then I just kind of let it dry, or if my hair is already wet from actually washing it, then I just blow dry it in. It's a leave-in treatment spray, so you don't wash it out, you don't do anything like that. So that's where it's kind of similar to like Rogaine or the Nioxin brand. But it helps with hair growth. And I have clearly noticed a difference. I know plenty of people that have used this that have noticed a difference. I have a girlfriend of mine that uses this. She started using this probably about 2 years ago. And she also started really using it when she was going through the postpartum after her second child. And the hair growth that's coming back is insane. And she has all these like baby hairs that are growing straight out of her head just because the shampoos and conditioners that she's using. And she uses all the same stuff that I use. And we use kind of multiple different ones. So that's a little bit about that one. The Renew shampoo. This one is a hydrating system. So it helps with strength, just like all of them. But it adds shine, it hydrates, and it adds like vibrancy. So it's not going to take the color out of your hair. It's not going to, anybody that gets, their hair color, whether it's an all over color or a highlight or whatever, this is not going to affect your hair. It's going to keep it moisturized. It adds vibrancy. It hydrates everything. It's also a more gentle kind of shampoo. It's sulfate free. Like I said, it helps with hydration. It helps with the scalp. It renews your hair. It renews like the vitalizing of your hair is really what it's doing. So that's why it adds the shine and protects it and everything like that. So it gives you a more like kind of vibrant, vitalized appearance is the best way for me to explain it. Also, like I was saying, the Renew shampoo is one of our heaviest shampoos. The reason being is because it has the most Rejuvenique oil in it. So for those of you that don't know, Monat is pretty much based, like all of our products have Rejuvenique oil in it. And Rejuvenique oil is a blend of like 13 plus plants, natural plants, and essential oils. And it just has like very hydrating and environmental factors that protect you. So that is where the Renew shampoo comes in, because it has the most of it. So this is why we recommend, this is one of our highest recommended, is because it just has the most Rejuvenique oil, the most natural plants, the most essential oils, but it's also heavy. So for my thinner people that don't have as much hair, or maybe you get oily really fast, stuff like that, this may not be the best one for you because it is heavy. So you may want to switch to like the smoothing line, or maybe the advanced hydration line or something like that. The Renew shampoo may just be a little too heavy for you. So it just kind of depends. Also, just so you guys are aware, just kind of like how I talked about last week, the majority of the ingredients that are in all of Monat's products pretty much contain things like the Rejuvenique oil I just talked about, Capixul, Procataline, Cortisone, Patch 20, and Fiber Rescue. Okay, so all of these, just to kind of break down in a nutshell, the Rejuvenique oil, and like I said, I'm kind of like talking to you guys and looking at my notes at the same time, because otherwise, you know how I am. I'll like go off track. I don't know where I'm going. So, with the Rejuvenique oil, like I said, it's a blend of 13 plus plants, natural plants, essential oils, and they're rich in omegas, okay? Rich in omega fatty acids. They have antioxidants in them and natural, highly compatible with, or nutrients that are naturally highly compatible with the skin and hair, okay? So that's the best part about Rejuvenique oil, is that all of us have a pH in our body. We all have pH, and sometimes it gets out of balance, sometimes it's in balance. A lot of times due to our nutrition, our health, different things like that, we don't have, our pHs aren't on balance, and that's why I think a lot of people have a lot of different problems, from skincare issues to, scalp psoriasis to, different issues going on in their body. Like, there's so many different things. So, but the Rejuvenique oil, it helps kind of balance out that pH. Hey, Cassie. So that's why it's so good to actually understand what's in all of our products, and that's exactly why I wanted to kind of go over what is in the majority of all of Monat's products, just kind of like in a nutshell, because there's really not that many. There's 6. There's 6 different major ingredients that are in all of our products. So like I said, Rejuvenique oil, kind of went over that. Like I said, balances out the pH. It makes it to where it's compatible with your skin and your hair. So whatever oil content you have, dryness, etc., it balances all that out, and then it restores your hair to pretty much its natural state. Then you have Capixul. Capixul, it helps protect the scalp, strengthen and thicken the hair while supporting natural hair growth. Very simple, easy, nothing crazy. Procataline. Procataline supports healthy, younger-looking hair by protecting it from UV damage and environment factors. So there's a lot of when it is summertime, because obviously right now it is not very sunny outside. But it helps protect you from the UV rays from the sun. Also, like, we do have a lot of pollution, stuff like that in our air, so it helps protect you from all of the like environmental factors that you have to deal with. So that, what is that? 1, 2, 3. So then we have Cortisone. Cortisone, it protects against the sun's UV damage rays as well. It also makes it to where it presents the hair's natural pigmentation and keeps strands protected and strong. So what that pretty much means is that it helps restore it back to its natural state, but it also helps with the pigmentation of your hair, which I think is really important, especially for people that are like embracing the gray, people that are, doing things like that. It helps stimulate, and it helps, it really just helps the pigment that is naturally there stay there, which is really good, because some people don't want to be gray right away, and some people want to embrace the crap out of it. So either way, it still helps protect your color, but it also helps your natural pigment too. Then you have Patch 20. So Patch 20 uses hyaluronic acid technology, and it helps quench the thirst to improve softness, bounciness, fullness, and shine. So I loved that because it says to help quench the thirst, and I do Thirsty Thursdays on Thursdays. So I just thought that that was awesome. I was like, patch 20 is awesome. Like, this is great. But yes, it uses hyaluronic acid technology, and it literally quenches the thirst of your hair strand. And so when your hair is thirsty, it's dry. Like, if you've noticed on people, whether you're blonde, brunette, whatever, you have all this cracking down here at the bottom. It's not shiny. It's not nothing. It's breaking at your layers. Like, I have a couple different layers here, you guys. I have my actual perimeter of my hair down here, and then I have my layers that are up here that give you, you know, that sassiness. Well, I know so many people that their layers are cracking. I mean, and you can take scissors to people's hair, which do not do that. Nobody. Let a professional do it. But you can take scissors to people's hair and you can scrape the hair and watch the white come off. That's buildup on your hair. That's like calcium, plastic, just parabens and all the things. It's all that buildup that's on your hair, and you're also frying it at the same time. So it's like cracking off. It's just not healthy for anybody, for any of your hair. So, and that's why your hair is doing that, is because it's thirsty. It needs the hydration, the moisture, and that's exactly why patch 20 is so important. It's a great ingredient to have, because it does help quench the thirst and improve that softness, that bounciness, that shine, the body, all of that stuff. The last one is Fiber Rescue. So Fiber Rescue is a plant-based, like protein technology. Our hair needs protein, you guys. That's why it's so important. Like, I have nothing against anybody that, you know, is a vegan or vegetarian, anything like that. More power to you. If you don't want to eat the animals, I'm all about it. You do you, boo. I have nothing against any of those people, so I don't want anybody to ever think that. But our body does need protein. Our bodies need that. We were put on this earth to eat animals and to live off of the land, as far as like fresh fruits and vegetables. That is what our body is supposed to have. And obviously like milk from cows and stuff like that. That's why they are here, is for us, and that's what our bodies need. Back in the day, people were not vegan or vegetarian. I'm sorry, I hate to tell people that, but that's just, it is what it is. And a lot of those people were very healthy, very strong, etc., etc. I do know a lot of vegetarians that are sick all the time, in which those could be for multiple different reasons. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with them being vegetarian or vegan and not eating meat or fish or whatever. There's plenty of people out there that are sick for many other reasons. And again, I'm not bashing on anybody that's a vegan or vegetarian, so please don't take it that way. Because I know people get like super butthurt nowadays about like literally the dumbest crap. So I don't want anybody to think that I am dogging on anybody or anything. I have really good friends that are vegans and vegetarians, and I love them just as much as I love somebody that eats meat. So that has nothing to do with anything. But our bodies need protein, is my point. So when you're not giving your body protein, look, Cassie, see, because Cassie knows. When you're not giving your body protein, you're losing a lot of different nutrients that your body actually needs. And our hair needs protein. That's how it stays strong and you know, tough and thick. You know what I mean? So that's what we need. So with the Fiber Rescue, it's a plant-based protein technology, and it's proven to penetrate deep into the hair's like cortex, and target damage at a microscopic level. And this is all, you guys, all of this stuff has been made by doctors, dermatologists, all types of stuff. Look, Cassie, Cat is spitting fire again. You're hilarious. I love you. But it's all of this all of our products have been researched and made up by doctors and dermatologists and all the people that do all of this stuff. Like this isn't made up. This isn't anything like that. It's literally built. All of our products are built to restore your hair and to detox your hair and get all that crap and all that buildup off of it, and then go from there. Like, and it takes time. I think a lot of people are like, oh, let me switch my shampoo and conditioner, and oh, I don't see results in a month, and now it's like, oh my gosh, game over. Now I got to go back to using Pantene. And it's like, no, if you've been putting your hair through the ringer for 10 years and you think that in a month it's going to get better, you are highly, highly wrong. Like, not going to happen. Highly mistaken. Like, it's going to take time. You cannot ruin your hair and damage your hair and put crap on your hair for 10 years and then think that in a month after switching to a different shampoo and conditioner that it's just magically going to be different. It doesn't work that way. Does that work with anything, you guys? So it always cracks me up when people are like, oh, well, I don't really notice a difference. Yeah, well, it takes like at least 4 months to realize any difference with your hair, first of all. And second of all, it's going to take time to fix the damage you've caused to it. It's common sense, you guys. But you know, not everybody's educated, and that's okay in shampoo and conditioners, not like in life or anything. Again, nobody take me wrong. But it's all about knowledge. You need to understand what's in all of these products and why they're so good for you and why they're healthier. I mean, these products right here, you guys, and I'm not getting paid to do this, okay? Like, at all. I actually enjoy these products. I love these products. I love everything about them, and that's why I'm sharing the information with you guys. And I have the knowledge, and I want you guys to know, because I think there's a lot of people out there that they have heard things about Monat, or they have heard things about other professional products, or they have heard things about so, blah, blah, blah. But the crazy thing about it is that you're not actually educated in it. So just because you hear from Linda down the street doesn't mean that Linda's necessarily right. Like, why don't you try the products out for yourself and then make a judgment for yourself instead of listening to everybody else? That's kind of just like my thing about Monat, is that you need to actually use it yourself. And a lot of like these Monat products are actually beating professional products. So people don't have an issue going to Walmart or Target and picking up a $6 bottle of shampoo that's literally like nothing. I mean, it's diluted beyond belief. It's not going to do anything for your hair, and you just spent or wasted $6 to $12 on it. Not only that, the professional products, I have used almost all professional products, you guys. I've been obviously a woman for a very long time, and I have used products just from back then. But then once I got educated in my schooling, going to cosmetology school, I learned a lot about what your hair actually needs and a lot more about professional products. So I went from using crap, Walmart, Target, whatever. Do you have samples? Yes, Cassie, I do have samples. If anybody wants to try anything, you just let me know. I can send you some of the samples I have. I don't have a whole bunch left, but I do have some left. And then also on my website, you can go on and you can get free samples. All you pay is shipping. So anybody can go and get samples on my site, and all you pay is shipping. That's it. And shipping's not very expensive. But it's so important, going back to what we were saying, or what I was saying, because I'm here with somebody. These products, though, are it's all about understanding what they do. And that's why there's so many different lines, is because not like this intense repair shampoo is not going to work for everybody. The Renew shampoo is not going to work for everybody. The smoothing line isn't going to work for everybody. You have to find what works best for you. But Cassie, I hope that I answered your question. And really, that is what I guess is the biggest, most important thing, is understanding the ingredients that are in the products. And the professional products are great, don't get me wrong, but there are so many ingredients in all of those as well that are not good for your hair. I couldn't tell you how many stylists that I know, especially from school, from the jobs I've had. The majority of them I know, their hair is not good. Like, it's not good. Most of them they have hair extensions in, and I think hair extensions are beautiful. I think that they look great on so many people. The hot heads are great. The clip-ins, the sew-ins, all of that stuff, great. Me personally, I feel like just coming from a stylist point of view and an educated point of view, I feel like that the sew-ins and the clip-ins are probably your best option. The hot heads with the tape and all of that, I think they're terrible. I mean, and that's just my personal opinion. I think that they rip people's hair out more than what the people are losing hair already, and that's why they want extensions. But then the tape ends, every time you take them out, and you have to move them up every 8 weeks. So every time you take them out, you're losing hair every time you do that. And yes, we're all very careful, pulling the the tabs apart because they are connected by like an adhesive. So it's like everybody's careful about pulling them apart, but you're still pulling hair out of people's heads. And it just doesn't make any sense to me. I think that those are just not good for anybody's hair. People are trying to grow their hair back, not lose more because you're putting fake hair in your hair. Like, why don't you just actually restore it and renew it and detox it and get it back to its healthy state? It may take some time, but that is what it is. I mean, great things take time. You're not going to have hair like mine or hair like, whoever, if you don't take care of it and you don't do the necessary things that it takes to do it. And some of them are time consuming and some of them take time to get there. But if you want the results, then you need to work for it. I mean, it's plain and simple. But Monat is the #1 anti-aging hair care in the entire world. The entire world. And I think that people get confused because they say, oh, it's not a professional product. Well, let me tell you something. Monat was going to put themselves into the places like State, SSG, Cosmoprof, stuff like that. They ended up not doing that because they wanted to be more of an exclusive line. They wanted it to be more of an exclusive and luxury line. And that is why they did not end up putting themselves in professional stores. They wanted to be better than that, I guess is what you can say. And like I've said before, I'm not knocking professional products, you guys. I have used plenty of professional products, from Matrix to Paul Mitchell to Redken to Bumble and Bumble to L'Oreal we can go on and on and on for days. I've used all of those professional products and they're great. They're great products, but they don't compare. And unless you are educated in it, you're not going to understand that. And that's why I'm here to help educate you guys in the best way that I can on these products, because this Monat is seriously amazing. And I don't know if people understand, Monat stands for modern nature. So all of our products are made from essential oils and plant-based stuff and things like different seed oils and coconut oils, different things like that. There's so many natural ingredients that we use in these products, and that's why we're #1 in the world. So for the people that knock Monat or whatever, do that. That's fine. That's why your hair still looks like shit. So, and I'm just trying to be honest. I'm sorry. You guys know me. I don't sugarcoat nothing for anybody. So it is what it is. I know so many people that, use products and have used them forever, and their hair is not doing anything that they want it to do. I've had people that have had to literally chop their hair off. They've had long, beautiful hair and had to chop it off because it was so damaged that there was nothing that they could do. It wasn't growing. It wasn't doing this. It wasn't doing that. There's so many things. And like I said, you guys, I'm not knocking professional products. Professional products are professional products for a reason. They do a lot of different things, but a lot of them have so many silicones and parabens. Oh yeah, your hair may feel soft, but it's because there's a layer of buildup on it that's making it feel soft. It's not actually at its natural state. It's not actually doing what it's supposed to do. Nothing's balancing out your pH. Nothing is doing anything. Besides giving you that shine, or it maybe smells good or whatever. But I love Monat so much because there's more to it than just it smelling good and it leaving your hair shiny. It's actually doing something. And I don't feel like any of the other shampoos and conditioners out there are really doing something. Monat has a purpose, okay? And that's one thing that I just love the most about it, is it has a purpose. It has a purpose to make your hair feel better, to add the smooth and the shineness, to restore it to its natural state, to moisturize it, to treat the spots that aren't growing. I mean, just within those 4 products alone, they are doing so much to your hair. When I used Paul Mitchell or Redken or Matrix or Bumble and Bumble, I didn't realize it had a purpose. I was just like, oh, the purpose is it's washing my hair. That's the only thing I thought about it. I didn't think anything else about it. But with these, it's a totally different story. They are actually doing something for your hair. So if you want that life back in your hair, if you want that body back in your hair, if you want it to be shiny and smooth and it actually be really shiny and smooth, not just buildup that's sitting on your hair to make it feel shiny and smooth. No, that it's actually strong and shiny and smooth. Like, that's what we want, you know? And you guys, I have never in a million years have ever been able to wash my hair. Like, I used to have to wash my hair every day, if not every other day. Now, I can go 4 to 6 days without washing my hair, and my hair's fine. It doesn't get crazy oily. I still have volume. I mean, I did wash my hair today, so it's a little different right now. But it's like, I've never ever had a hair care system that has allowed me to not have to wash my hair at least every other day. At least every other day. So for any of my people that have the oily scalp, the dryness at the ends, but it just gets crazy oily up here, it looks like you're like a wet trash bag or something. Like, oh yeah, trust me, I know. I've been there, done that. And I used the Walmart, Walgreens, Target products. I used the professional, educated hairstylist products. I used all those. And none of those even worked for me. And I know they're not working for all of you guys either. And now I've switched to Monat, and it's literally changed everything. And not only has it changed my hair, has it changed my skin because I use the skincare line, but it's changed, the company alone has changed my entire mindset. It's changed the way that I look at things. It's changed the way that I do self-development. It's changed the way that I interact with people. It's changed. This company has changed so much about my life, and I'm so, so incredibly glad that I became a part of it, because it's been amazing. I mean, the people I talk to every day, the girls, the community, our CEOs, all of that, they're incredible. They're amazing people that are so inspiring, so uplifting. They make you want to run a freaking marathon. I mean, it's crazy. It's just, they give you so much energy, and I absolutely love it. So that's why I love these products so much. I'm not doing this to collect $1. I'm not doing this to just fill your guys' head with crap. I'm not doing this to waste your time and mine. I'm not doing any of that. I love these products. And when you love what you do, it's not really work. It's just, you're talking about what you like to do. And that's great. And I get to sit here in my PJs and drink coffee at 8 o'clock in the morning. So that's what we talked about today, you guys. So obviously, for those of you jumping on right now, Thursdays are Thirsty Thursdays. So we talk about hydration, moisture, shampoos, conditioners, masks, skincare products, all types of stuff, okay? So last Thursday, we talked about the smoothing line. This week, we talked about the Renew shampoo, because it doesn't have a conditioner that goes with it. So it's always paired with another line or another shampoo. So we talked about the Renew shampoo, and then the Intense Repair line, which this is awesome. So those are the ones we talked about today. And of course, you guys know that I always end on quotes of some sort. Today, I have a quote, but I also have something different too, which I just thought was just awesome. And I hope that it kind of just starts your day. So, and I'm going to actually end with the quote, because it kind of proves a point in the 10 rules that I have found. So for those of you that know, I have talked about Ed Mylett a lot. I don't know if the people that are on right now, if you know who Ed Mylett is, but he is incredible. I would look him up. Obviously, he is, so just to kind of give you guys so you can look him up, Ed, E-D, and then Mylett, M-Y-L-E-T-T. So there's 2 T's. But he's incredible. He's a speaker. He's an entrepreneur. He's a businessman, a husband, a dad. He's just incredible. He's an incredible man. So he has 10 rules that he kind of sticks with about life. So I'm going to read them to you. The first rule is ignore the haters. That is a great first rule. Second rule is practice gratitude. So practice giving back, which I absolutely love that. And that's why on Wednesdays, at least, once to twice a month, I will be giving back to you guys, whether that is cash money, gift cards, hair products, bags, lotions, socks, scrunchies, hair clips. All day long, okay? Third rule is turn your mentors into your friends. So whoever you look up to, turn them into your friends. And some of them may be celebrities or authors or whatever the case may be, but you can still listen to those people. You can still go to their conferences, and hey, you never know. They could end up being your friends. So turn your mentors into your friends. 4, increase your worth. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Increase your worth. What are you worth? That decision's up to you. You know what I mean? 5, get in touch with your gifts. So find your gifts and get in touch with them. That's really self-explanatory too. It's like find what you're good at and do it and love it and express it. People love that. Just like what I'm doing right now. I'm not doing this because I'm trying to be annoying or anything. I'm doing this because it's not only is it a part of my brand, my company, etc., but I'm doing it because I want to educate you guys and I want you guys to have the best knowledge possible. And for anybody that's known me for either a long time or that has at least known me within the last couple years, I don't lie about stupid stuff. I'm never going to steer you guys wrong. I don't sugarcoat anything for anybody. I tell you how it is. And that's because what's the point in lying? I get nothing out of lying to you guys. I get nothing out of not telling the truth or whatever the case may be. This is all, I'm getting in touch with my gifts and I'm showing them to you guys as well because I want you guys to be aware too. And I want you guys to have the best hair and skin ever. Like, duh. That's what I went to school for. That's what I love to do. I want to help people. So 6, feed yourself first. Now, you guys, that doesn't mean eat something first, okay? Feed yourself first. Feed your soul. Feed your energy. Feed the positivity. You feed yourself. You set the tone, okay? You set the tone. Don't forget that. 7, build self-confidence. It is so important to build self-confidence, you guys. We have so much depression, anxiety, stress, compromise, comparison. We have so much stuff going on in the world that nobody has the confidence anymore. And that's why self-development is just so important. So, and I could go on for days about that, but I'm not going to. 8, celebrate your life. Celebrate your life. Oh my gosh, that is so important. Celebrate your life. Celebrate the things that you have in your life. Celebrate the fact that you do have a car. You do have shoes on your feet. You do have a house. You do have that necklace you love. You do have food in the fridge. Dishes to eat on. You could go on and on for days, you guys. Just be thankful about your life, but also celebrate your life because we're here and you have one. You could have been made into an animal and gotten eaten or something. You could have been made into something else, but you were made into a human, and celebrate that because that's the best gift ever. That is the best gift ever. We are made in God's creation. It's celebrating your life and us being here is seriously the best gift ever. So think positive about that. 9, invest in the things you understand. So if you want to get into something or you want to do something and you understand it and you get what's going on, invest in it. Love it, care about it. Because when you invest in the things you actually care about, a lot of other things make so much sense. When you invest in that stuff, it gives you a purpose, it gives you fulfillment, it gives you something to look forward to in life. If you're investing in things you don't understand, you get nothing out of it. It becomes boring. It becomes old. It becomes repetitive. It's like, that's boring. I don't get any of this. I don't want this. Like, then why are you doing it? You know what I mean? Like, so invest in the things that you understand, that you can love and care about. And then 10, which this is Ed Mylett's, like, pretty much motto is what it is. And it's, so 10 is max out your life. So that's what, that 10 is the last rule, and it's just max out your life. Do the best you can in your life. Be excited about it. Be happy about it. I mean, just max out, man. And I love Ed for that motto, because it's so true. Like, what an awesome brand name, max out. Like, that's why I picked, I mean, me and Chad actually picked the name of Live Legit. Like, because it's true, live legit. Just like Ed Mylett, max out, live legit. I mean, come on. Like, it's just, I just love it. It gives you this energy that's just like absolutely incredible. So those are the 10 rules, and those are from Ed Mylett. And I'm also going to give you a quote by Ed Mylett, and it fits in with all of this like absolutely perfectly. And you guys know that, like, I have been for the last like week and stuff, I tell you guys, like, you set the tone. You set the tone. So think about that whenever I'm reading this quote. So this quote, like I said, is from Ed Mylett. It says, if you win the morning, you win the day. Short, simple, sweet. I love it. Like, if you win the morning, you live, or if you win the morning, you will win the day. Like, that's perfect. You know what I mean? Like, and that goes along with you setting the tone, set the tone. So if you wake up pissy and mad and blah, 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 well, you just set the tone for the rest of your day. You're going to be pissy and mad all damn day. I mean, good luck with that. Like, that, I don't want to be pissy and mad all day. So you set the tone, and you get up and you're positive. You get up and you're like, oh man, yeah, I might be tired, but I'm going to get up. You know, just like today, I got up and I was like, I don't really feel like getting out of my PJs, and I'm tired. I don't really want to do anything, but I got up anyway. I got my butt in the shower, and I put on my other PJs just so I can still sit here and talk to you guys in my PJs and be comfortable. But I still woke up. I still set the tone for my morning. I still came in. I showed up, and I'm here. So it's like, if you win the morning, you will win the day. So just, you know, a little food for thought. I just love that quote. I thought that was awesome. So yeah, you guys, well, that is the end of our morning live podcast with me, Kat Mirnook. Look, I always feel like let's be like a TV anchor or something. Live from St. Louis, Kat Mirnook, sitting on her couch. Even though I'm not sitting on my couch. I could do like Kat's couch. That would be kind of cool. Okay, anyway, you guys. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your Thursday. And I hope you guys learned something today. I hope you enjoyed. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Think positive. Remember, if you win the morning, you'll win the day. Woo! Let's win the day, baby. Love you guys. Bye.